This is Nate from NateInYoState. I'm all the way from the Bronx in a different park up in Armenia, nearby Armenia Colombia. This is Montenegro. I'm not even supposed to be here. Going to Parque del Cafe. This is the Hershey Park or Colombia. Some facts, bro. I got the Tims ready. Coffee Park, Hershey Park. This is it. I'm trying to think what I'm going to name this episode. Best amusement park in Colombia? Let's get it! Probably best amusement park in Colombia.
This is Nate in Your State.
What's going on, y'all? This is Nate from NateInYoState. Thank you for watching yet another one of my videos. Let me lay out a couple of ground rules. If you like this video, consider dropping a like. And don't forget to comment below to keep engagement going, and share this video if you find value out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's talk about one of Colombia's hidden gems, ranked top 15 in Latin America. Let's talk about the best amusement park in Colombia. Parque del Cafe is a theme park in the department of Quindío, Colombia, southwest to the town of Montenegro and west of the department capital city, Armenia. The park was founded by the National Federation of Coffee Growers of Colombia and the Department Committee of Coffee Growers of Quindío, and it was opened in February 24th, 1995. It consists of two main areas. By the main entrance are buildings housing the museum and exhibitions detailing the history, culture, and process of growing and producing coffee in the region. And in the valley beyond is an amusement park with rides and shows. Parque del Cafe started off as a coffee museum. The idea for the coffee museum did come from a member of the National Federation of Coffee Growers, and his name is Diego Arango Mora. And it was actually his wife who posed the idea after the couple went to a sugar museum in Valle de Cauca. She suggested if Colombia could have a museum dedicated to sugar, then they should have a museum dedicated to Colombia's best main export, which is coffee. To get there, you're gonna have to ask around like what me and Calvin did. There should be a couple of bus companies that go towards there. Me and Calvin was able to find one around exit number 2, located in the back of the Armenia bus terminal, going towards the direction of Pueblo Dabao, which is en route to Parque del Cafe. I don't remember the prices quite well, but I believe it was somewhere between 10 mil to 20 mil peso. You might have to go and find out because prices do change and also companies do change as well. And it's not a long trip, it's about 30 minutes to get there. So you don't have to feel like you're going to be traveling for a longer time. So when you get to the park, you're going to notice that admission is in 3 passport types. These are not the passports that you are familiar with in terms of going through the airport, but these are pretty much passes for the day. You have multiple, junior, and senior. So multiple is pretty much for like the adults, right? They're basically for people who are taller than 4 feet, juniors for people who are between 3 to 4 feet, and seniors for anybody over 70 years old. You know, the price goes as follows. I know I have the price up here, but current prices as of January 2022 have changed. But at the time I was there, it was at that price. But right now, for adults, it's pretty much 75,000 Colombian pesos, which is practically our 1882. The junior pass and the senior pass together, which is practically 54,000 Colombian pesos, which is 13.55 a piece, right? Now there is parking on the premises. You will have to inquire about that, but parking should cost you 5,000 Colombian pesos, which is pretty much $1.25. If you also order online, they'll take off 10% off of the standard ticket price. So if you're going to Parque del Cafe, if you want to crunch and save a little extra cash, you might as well buy them online and show your passes at the box office. There are 2 seasons when they're open. There is the low season and there is an high season. From what the calendar looks like, the low season is from September to May, while the high season is somewhere in between like June afterwards around August. Low seasons is where they're open every day besides Monday and Tuesday from 9 to 6, and high seasons when they're open every day. I definitely have to find out from the box office which days they operated, because if you check Google Maps, they'll say that they are open from like 9 to 1, and some days they're not open like a Sunday. But I asked them this and they told me this answer. ¿Ustedes abren en el domingo o no? Sí. See, okay, gracias. All right, so they open Sundays. What the heck? Online they say they don't open on Sundays. Online they say they close at 1. There are nearby hotels. The closest hotel to the park is Country Hotel La Tata, and it's 328 feet from the park. I mean, that's walking distance. And from what it seems like, the prices per night starts off around 205,000 Colombian pesos per night, which is practically 51.66 a night. And then I do see Hotel Campestre Las Familias, and I know this one is popular because they have a water park inside, and I've seen it in my research, and the price per night is practically 330,000 Colombian pesos, which equates to around 75-60 a night. So you might want to check out which one you want to try out. I know there are other hotels around. You can do what I did. You can stay in Armenia and take a bus over there. But if you really want to stay close towards the action, to the park, these would be your closest options, where Hotel Campestre is just about 1 to 2 miles from the attractions. There are a ton of eats in this park, and they have a whole food court dedicated to things. I know particularly when I was here, I did see Frisbee, and I remember having Frisbee when I was in Cartagena.
What we're going to eat right now is Frisbee, their fried chicken here in Colombia.
So I definitely had to get that fried chicken. You know what they say about black men and fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? I had to live up to that stereotype. This time I ain't got barbecue chicken. I did get the fried chicken this time. Should have brought my jerk sauce though. The fried chicken not bad. Fried chicken slamming. But no, for real. They had the top brands that you know, the Frisbee. Think of Colombia's chain of a KFC or a Popeye. Though they do have KFC in Colombia, but think of this as Colombia's Popeyes. And they have Subway as well. They have the traditional food, bandeja paisa, if you want that. They have other grilled foods if you're interested in that. They have desserts, they have sweets. The food park has a lot of things. There's no way for you not to get hungry unless you want to take the picnic route. But the one thing I did like about this park is it's very accessible for English speakers, right? If you was to find a map, you will find many things in English. So of course the Spanish is at top, but underneath it, in terms of navigating around the park, they had things in English. And most of the people in the park, like most of the staff, can accommodate for those that are English speakers. Like I remember at the gift shop, the guy was speaking to me in English. I'm like, oh snap, I was not expecting that. And I really do appreciate that they considered that gringos will be here, even though this place is completely out of people's maps, you know what I mean? Not many English speakers are even thinking of Parque del Cafe. And I'm like, oh man, it's accessible to someone like me, especially when you go through the self-guided tour and you're reading about the history of the park or the history of coffee. There's some things in Spanish, and right underneath you see the English translation, so English speakers like myself can understand what's going on. And I appreciated that. As far as the attractions go, man, there are a lot of things to do. But when the time I went, the water rides weren't available. So I know they got roller coasters. I rode a couple of them, you know what I'm saying, in this clip right here. And Calvin rode some too. He said he wasn't expecting the G-force to hit him. They got you in the front. They got you in the front. So one thing I have to say about some of the rides is there is no anticipation. Once you go up, you will go down. Like, they don't let you soak up all of that anxiety. No, once you up there, you will go down. Rides here in Colombia, they don't waste no time. They just get straight to the point. You see that? You get that quick incline and then go down. No anticipation. They go straight to the point. That's how it is over here. Get you up there and get you down. They don't let you see the entire planet Earth. I like getting to the point. You know what I'm saying? But it's relatively short. I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like about the rides. They're mad short. But it's fun, you know? The roller coasters are dope. They have family-friendly activities. There are children rides. And they have a coffee farm for those who want that coffee plantation experience. You know what I'm saying? There is horseback riding as well, but one thing I do need to point out is when you do go for horseback riding, you can't be over 100 kilograms, which is practically 200 pounds. At this time, I was really heavy set, so I couldn't ride the horses. I didn't want to put no pressure on them horses. But yeah, with that being said, once you're done with the whole experience of Parque del Café, you can ride the little train that takes you back to the main entrance, and there's several stops within this park. You ride the train, you can see the whole park, and it's a time for you to unwind after all the walking and all the rides that you've been throughout that day. I hope you really enjoyed Parque del Café. From what I've seen in my experience, this is definitely a good park, good dating spot. You can also come and then enjoy the views that they got here too. This place is also perfect for children as well, because they got a lot of rides out of piece for children. When you do come here, try out all the rides. The park itself is small, but you definitely can cover a lot of things in a couple of hours for the mere fact that the rides waste no time at all. Some people like the anticipation when it comes to some of those rides, and some people just want to get straight to the point. So that way they're not up there terrified all the time. I highly recommend that you come and visit the park itself. It's a good getaway. Not a lot of people know that. Last thing I want to say, it is tourist friendly. If you're a gringo like how I am, you can definitely come. Majority of people here do speak English, but I still recommend that you learn Spanish so that way you can communicate with other people. At the moment, you gotta have your mask on at all times, but you don't see a lot of us over here. So if you're in Colombia, if you're in Armenia, which a lot of you are avoiding Armenia, why are you avoiding Armenia? Y'all should come over here. Come visit Parque del Café. Let them know that Nate sent you. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think about the park? What do you think about the rides and attractions? Let me know all in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for coming with me on this adventure. Like this video, comment down below, share this video with your friends and family. And come on, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to the channel. You always got to subscribe to the channel so you can get updates and see when the Nate is in your state. Get what I'm saying? Keep eating, keep exploring, and I'll get to you next time. Peace.
And don't forget to check out my website, NateInYoState.com, to be informed of all the latest things going on in the world of travel,